the time.
And this was your mum's...
My mum's brother.
Mum's brother.
Yeah.
Did she ever see any warning signs or?
Not really. Afterwards, obviously, she talked about younger days when he was at school and he got stabbed in the heart and nearly died because he was a bit of a troublemaker. Because he was a grafter, you know, a stocky geezer. Like he was just normal like us.
Yeah.
I don't know how life took that on him in the end. You know what I mean? But I think behind the scenes, his missus and they all kind of on his side, closest to him, immediate people in his house knew that he was on medication for paranoia.
Right.
You see what I mean? We didn't know none of that because no one got told. So we're just living a normal life alongside of him. But all the paranoid delusions were there, but we just didn't pick up on it.
And what is was that an illness, the paranoia delusions?
Yeah, he became ill with it.
Like it's not like a schizophrenia or anything like that.
Well, he got diagnosed in the end with paranoid schizophrenia. So,
right, paranoid. Right. Okay.
So we would do weird fit. Like one day we'd ask me, "Where's Vincent?" This is at a time when I weren't talking. After he'd done the thing at the back door, and we thought it was a bit strange. I didn't really ring him too much. So then, at one point after that, he said, he's disappeared to Spain for a couple of days. Why? He needs to clear his head. Did he go? But nobody know. No, we didn't even care. No one asked. You know what I mean? Just think, all right, just get on with it. That's what I'm saying. There's a lot of weird things that was never told to us. And then, anyway, this one Sunday he's come up. We ain't spoke to him now for probably this thing where he's disappeared to Spain. All this gone on probably a month or 6 weeks. Not spoke to him, but not had him round or whatever. And he's come round. And he looked a bit down. Just come round for a cup of tea. All right. And I was sitting there with an auto trader looking at the van. I was showing him this van. He's going, "Oh yeah, we should still do that and whatnot." And I said, "Yeah, I'm still up for it, you know." And he was just coming out. Where's them pens from on the side from Essex? Because my cousin was from Essex, his previous relationship. He said, why do you lot keep getting things from Essex? I said, no, it's just some mad things that we ordered, like with hammer, whatever they were, special, like customised pens from Essex, sent in at the envelope, just sitting in the envelope, like a padded envelope. And that day he picked up a few things, and then she went out and walked the dogs. I said, "Vince, you're not going to keep able to come round and doing things like this. You're acting weird, mate.
Making people feel uncomfortable."
Yeah, you're making everyone feel uncomfortable. I don't know, why don't you go and get some help or whatever it is that you need, something's going on here. And he said, yeah, no, I will, you're right, yeah. Anyway, I'm going to leave you in peace and all that. And I went, all right, because we were Mrs. cooking a Sunday roast. I'm sitting there, I'm about to go and look at a van before the roast is ready. And then he said, right, I'll go out. I've got last week's Auto Trader in the car. And I said, I don't need it, Vin. I'm all right. And he said, I've got this week's. So he said he's going to go out to get last week's Auto Trader from the car. So we looked at each other and just rolled our eyes. Said, all right, Vince, do it. I'm going to shut the door because of the dog, because we had a husky at the time. So I said, all right. So he's gone out. We've looked at each other at this point. This is when we rolled our eyes and just thought, oh, thank God he's going. Just take this Auto Trader and get rid of him. He's come back in with a petrol can now with no lid on it and a lighter. And he's gone, right, I want fucking answers to what's going on here. He's lost it. His eyes are like, when they say a man's eye's gone or someone's eyes are gone, you've never seen a man like, he came in like possessed.
Yeah.
It was like, like, I can't explain what I see. And then but I didn't believe that because I thought, it's your uncle, isn't it? He's still going to have the thing in he's not going to do nothing. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, you wouldn't have thought so. It's all a bit surreal as well at the same time.
100%. So when you're sitting there and you think it's all like that surreal, you don't really expect anything more from it. He's looking for these answers. So now he's asking more about these pens. He's asking more about the missus. Why are you always on the phone when I'm here and all that? And but there's no answers to these things. And I said, there's no answers to what you're asking. This is just madness.
Yeah. What are you trying to get from this, essentially?
Yeah, what you're trying to get from it. None of this makes sense, what you're talking about. It's all a load of bullshit, really.
Yeah.
And he said, it's just so I'm going to get answers. And then he started pouring petrol over his own head. I'm going to take you all with me. I'm going to get the answers I want today and all that. And I'm looking at him in amazement now. I'm literally sitting at my table with an Auto Trader. Any other time, I know it sounds mad and cliche, but if I was eating my dinner, do you know, like, I don't know if to be threatened your life and to be armed with nothing but a bloody Auto Trader. Yeah. What am I do? Clip him around the head with it. You know, like, I know it sounds stupid, but so what happened was he pulled it over his own head, saying I'm looking for the effing answers and all that. And then the missus has gone to go out the integral garage door with the dog. I'm going to take the dog out. He said, you ain't effing going anywhere. You're part of this as well. And he took his eye off me. I'm sorry, before he done that, let me take it back. It's been a while since I told this story, but when he pulled it over his own head, and I'm telling him, there's no answers here. This is all bullshit. He splashed it across the table towards me, so then it sort of hit the table more so, but splashed up me slightly, yeah. And then at that point, she's gone to let the dog out, and he said, "You ain't fucking going anywhere."
How old were you around this?
28, I think I was then.
28.
Yeah, in 2007, 28 then. And my missus was like 7-8 years younger than me.
Right. Oh wow. Yeah.
Yeah, so she was a bit younger, and bear in mind she never liked him from all the lead up to that, the paranoia of him, and always said like, I don't trust him. Now we're in this position now.
Yeah, you could. Yeah, her instinct was right.
Her instinct was right. It's all come to fruition in this moment. So he's gone for her now, because I don't know what made him take his eyes off of me, and he's gone for her. But a minute then, my protective instincts kicked in. I've jumped up, grabbed him before he's gone anywhere, and I didn't see what she was doing at the time, and then we're in a rustle now. Do you know what I mean? And in the end, I think I've hit him about 3 times. Do you know what I mean? I've had to, because he's trying to pull me down. The floor's all slippery because there's wooden flooring. There's petrol being poured over.
So you're like wrestling amongst all this petrol on the floor, like.
Yeah, it's like slippery, and he's trying to pull me down, obviously, because whatever his intent was, it's now I've disturbed what he was about to do, or whatever. Because I could have just, I had double doors to my left ear, and when he went, I could have literally jumped that balcony, and got, like fight or flight.
100%.
I could have been the biggest, I don't know, whatever you want to call it, bottle job in the world. Just I'm getting out of here.
But the thing is, if it was just yourself, that it might have been a different situation, but you're clearly trying to look after or protect someone else.
Exactly, and that's all I've ever known. I've only ever had a protective part of me. Do you know? I can't just. I'd more face something head on than I would run.
Right.
So therefore, I've jumped up, got in a tussle with him. He's quite a strong guy, my uncle. And I don't know when they're possessed, or someone is possessed. You know when they say they get the strength of like a bear? Oh my God, man! Like when someone's really pulling you down.
Felt it.
Yeah, and I was just trying to make sure she got out. So then it ended up a bit of a fight. Not lucky enough, but we both slipped and I fell on him. And then it was like, I don't know if it was a bit of UFC going on. It was like, I'm fighting for my life.
Yeah, I bet you.
So I can't tell you exactly what I did. I know all my hands busted from the day one of whatever happened in that kitchen. But I was in a frenzy myself because he was so powerful. Like at that time, I had to be stronger. And then during all of that, he's half smiled and lit lighting a lighter like that. And I thought, this man's crazy, he's smiling.
Did time almost slow down for you at that point?
It was at a pause. I swear it happened so fast that it seemed longer. And then all I remember, I see him smiling, and I see the third time that, and then boom, like Backdraft, the movie.
Yeah.
I was like, and it literally like felt like it blew me away. And then I was trying. All I could see.
What did it do to you?
Just like,
like just hit you, like
just hit the heat. Yeah, just like a fireball. Like
yeah,
where
what it was like.
Yeah, like it was crazy how like. You know when you've seen petrol burn before, like someone pour it over a bonfire or whatnot.
Yeah.
And it does some mad things, but where we was in an enclosed kitchen and my door was open, I guess the slidey door, because it wasn't a balcony, it was one of them ones with just a railing, but you had sliding doors.
Right.
And with that cold air and the draft, it was like it lit up, and it was like, that's all I can explain, like getting hit by a Olympic-sized fireball. Yeah. So I felt like all my hair and all that had gone instantly.
Unbelievable.
No, and at that point, yeah, that the feeling of that, you can't, it's like a backdraft of a bomb. And then all I could see through the smoke and fire was the ray of light coming through this one door that was open. That was now, because I'm over here now on the table, and I could just see a ray of light coming between me and him. Well, not between us, because we're still sort of like, he's still trying to drag me in, and I'm trying to go towards the light. So now I've grabbed him and I'm trying to drag him with me, because he's trying to drag me back. I'm trying to drag him with me now, because now we're on fire. Do you know what I mean? Now your body's like, run. You know what I mean? So I tried dragging him. I couldn't get anything. I think I just kicked back of whatever he had hold of me, or it melted, because I think I had shell suit bottoms on. Yeah, I did. I had Adidas shell suit bottoms on. So where he didn't have any grip, he had me by the legs. I've jumped the balcony now, and I'm on the first floor. straight onto my decking, rolled while I'm on fire, and I've ripped my hoodie off. So now I'm sitting with the waistband and my tracksuit bottoms left, my boxer shorts, my top I've ripped off, my trainers and socks, all my laces were burnt.
So essentially, anything that you didn't get off your body was pretty much stuck to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, is that what happened?
Yeah, pretty much. Yes and no, because the actual, you'd think a lot of that, like the waistband was definitely like stuck to my shorts because they saved me really. So it was,
okay.
you see what I mean? But the actual shells, it was like, burnt away. Like it was that intense. And then I ran back through the house from downstairs through my living room door, back up through the house. Because now I'm looking for the missus.
Your adrenaline must have been absolutely like pumping.
Oh, it's pumping, yeah. Because I've just seen the biggest fight of my life and had to save my life and hers. I've come through the front door now because I could see the kitchen. It's intense. I've come through the front door.
Because what the whole place is like burnt up on fire now as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like the whole kitchen.
The whole kitchen, because he shut the door when he came in.
Right.
He's behind that door now, isn't he? So that being said, I could hear the fire crackling and all that. I've come round to the front. I see the garage door open. So I know someone's got out. I don't know if it's her or it's him. So now I'm still thinking, I still got to have a fight here or whatever. Do you know? I don't know what's going on. And I've run in the neighbour's house because the door's open. And then my missus is like, what the fuck did he just do? And she said, look at you. And I went in the mirror. I said, I need some water on my face. And my hair had gone. So like,
Had it?
Yeah, basically like I shaved my head. And it, like my eyebrows, eyelashes, everything had gone. Do you know what I mean? And then I splashed water on my face. But I remembered that we still had our thing in the oven. Like she was still cooking the Sunday roast. So I said, we need to turn the gas off. And the next door neighbour was a single woman with kids. I said, you will need to get out of the house. Because I'm thinking now that's going to blow up.
Yeah, 100%.
100% gas. So
never mind yourself anyway.
Exactly, yeah. I'm still trying to save everyone else.
Yeah.
And I've come out of there. The whole street's come out. The neighbour, I've told him, he's said, I'll turn the gas off from outside. Lucky enough, they've done that. I've sat on a step outside. He still ain't come out, my uncle. Still ain't come out of the fire, right? So I'm sitting there on the curb. A nurse, one of our neighbours, because the whole neighbour's house, because this house is bellowing in smoke now. It's ridiculous, like the intensity of this fire. She's come over. Someone's put cold towels on me, wet towels, like because obviously I must have been quite badly burned. And then my body started going into shock. And it was like a scene, I don't know if you've ever seen the film RoboCop. It's like our era, isn't it? When he sits there and all the skin cut.
Yeah, starts dripping off.
Starts dripping. So that it was dripping off my hands and dripping off my ears